Hey everyone, old man back again tonight. How you doing? Tonight I'm going to play a little Starfield. You'll notice I am incredibly early in the game as I just upgraded my computer and can finally play it. It got me wondering though, does the RTX 5080 deserve all the hate it gets in the Facebook groups? When I got this computer, so many people told me, don't get a 5080, it's not worth the money. Might as well just get a 4070 Super or a 4080. And well, the first problem is those are basically the same price right now because of all the scalping going on the 4080s and stuff like that. So I ended up going with the 5080 Asus Tough Series, 5080 Asus Tough Series, and the thing's a beast, and I love it. Coming from where I was, it was totally worth it. I had previously had a 3060, and it was okay. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't able to play most of the games that I wanted to be able to play. Like, I couldn't even think of touching Indiana Jones game, or even this game right here. I was unable to play Starfield without it stuttering every few seconds, and it drove me to the point, crazy enough to the point where I stopped playing about 4 or 5 hours in previously, just because I couldn't deal with all the freezes and stuff like that. Now I'm playing Starfield for 1440p, all the settings set to ultra. While I'm doing the streaming and stuff, I usually have a bunch of other programs turned on, so I have it turned down to high. But when I'm just playing on my own, not recording, not doing anything, I turn everything up to ultra without a problem. I say if you can get your hands on a 5080 and you're not like upgrading from a 4080 or a 4090, do it. I mean, you're going to see a huge difference out there. The 5090s I can see being hesitant about just because of the melting connectors, and which I like to think it's just user error, but it doesn't sound like it is. It sounds like too much wattage going to that card, and I wouldn't recommend buying it. But the other thing, when I'm playing this game, I have to ask myself, I remember when it first came out, Todd Howard was telling us, oh, it's basically Skyrim in space. It's going to be great. And it's good. I enjoy it. It's fun. But putting that type of label on a game, I think was a big mistake, because Skyrim is probably one of the best PC games ever made. I mean, look how old that game is, and so many people are still playing it today. You know, it holds up. Even the graphics hold up pretty well. I know they've had updates and patches to make it better, but it's still a damn good game, and this game's good. Is it going to hold up for me though 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road like Skyrim has? I don't know. The other problem I have with this game is the inability to switch weapons with the mouse wheel. Having to hit the tab key, go into the menus to pick out a different weapon, it takes you out of the action going on. You'll see how many times I have to do it here. Especially, I think it might be more just early in the game, because you haven't built up all the resources, and maybe later in the game it's not going to become a huge issue where I have to keep switching out weapons because I ran out of ammo. But here we are on the final boss of this fight, or of this video tonight. I just did a quick one trying to see what I could get out there. You'll notice a couple of times I have to switch the weapons. I have to redo my ammo. I don't mind reloading the weapons. That's part of any shooting game, but not being able to scroll through your different weapons. And maybe there's a mod for it. Maybe there's a way to do it. If so, let me know in the comments, please. I'll get a lot more enjoyment out of this game. Then we're just going around the corner here. And then we go to Brogan, who's behind this thing. And it takes me a bunch of ammo just to get him down. Not too bad though. But you can also tell I play it on the easiest difficulty. because he goes down very quickly. As shooting games are not my thing, but I enjoy them. Ever since back in the days when Rise of the Triad and stuff like that was out. Duke Nukem 3D and Wolf 3D and what's the other one? Unreal Tournament and Quake. I think Rise of the Triad, though, was always my favorite because they had that God mode. We would just go, and everything would die. Have a good one, guys.